All the ladies, do listen to this very carefully. I had nothing in my hand. My first income was $50. This is my message to every woman out there is be independent. You want respect? You want money? You want equal, saying in the house? Earn equally. Study will do it after. There is no after. There is an end after. I would say that is a real success for yourself. Work, work, work. You are all talented out there. Here starts my real story now. Hi everyone, this is Shalu Chawla, founder of a company called Adiri & Kaya. Very, very happy Women's Day to each one of you, all the ladies out there. We are making this video for every woman to understand how you can support each other in your journey of your work, your success, your business, and trust me, success shared can bring you more success. The mindset behind it is just to support each other. So I am celebrating today a Women's Day at Elios Kormangla, and I'm so happy that they came forward to support us today. So every woman out there, there is a team of men right now shooting and supporting, making this video for the women. So we need to support each other in entire journey where you might know that the other woman might need something which she's searching around and she's not able to find it. You might be having right in front of you. Trust me, real Women's Day would be the day when you don't even think about your benefit and you just connect them to each other. Here I begin just to give as an example my story. Shalu Chawla. Life of mine, a journey. I am 49 years today, proud 49, and while I was 15 years rather, I was in a place called Rajban, Nadi. Can you imagine a beautiful place in Himachal where beside my house there would be a river flowing, and when you get up and you see those mountains, I have grown up in such a beautiful place and a beauty where all you have to see is river and mountains around you. Even you have to buy a biscuit or a chocolate or a Parle-G biscuit was that time, one of the novelties. You have to climb up the hill to a shop and it takes you around half an hour to finish the entire trip to buy a biscuit. You go to school, you'd commute 18 kilometers. You would face all the landslides happening on the way and your buses couldn't cross that area. So you would walk 4 kilometers to cross that area to come back home. With those heavy bags on your back, there'll be entire bus talking to each other, all the children talking and merrily in 4 to 5 hours. So what do you learn here is, whatever the situation is, you can take life, you can learn out of it merrily, and we enjoyed that time also when there was no access to internet, nothing. And then that's how I complete my 10th at Rajban. It's a Kendra Vidyalaya school. Always I was into a captainship or a patrol leader guide or different things, NCC camps. Always I had preferred to be in a leading team where I would suggest or recommend other children also to participate and come up. So I didn't know what was getting seeded in my mind, but I was enjoying that journey. And then I go to Dehradun where I do my 12th there, 11th and 12th, 2 years. Trust me, a journey of 80 kilometers every day, morning, get up at 5 and coming back in the night. I do not have anything other than commuting and then studying in the school called Scholars Home there. And then comes my next part of journey, that my father gets transferred to a place called Adilabad, where Nagpur was a close by place where I did get impressed with the course called Cosmetic Technology from LAD College. It's one of the very renowned college. So I stayed in that college and I did educate on cosmetic sciences. There came my journey. I was having a lot of acne on my skin. And trust me, my parents were really worried. They said she has such a beautiful skin, but then, I would have like maybe 50 of acne on the face at a time. My parents would take me to different doctors, different cities. and I was not getting a solution out there. When I studied for some time and I realized, how I can come out of it, that supported me in the study of anatomy and physiology. Also the formulation part, also how our skin behaves with different products, chemical added to a product, how your skin is behaving to different chemicals, how do you come out of it, how your hormones are playing different roles, role of herbs in it. So it's an entire course where you learn in 4 years of a cosmetic engineering about skin anatomy, testing, formulations, everything. Yeah, and then I pass out from there and I get a job directly I did my training in Johnson & Johnson's, Bombay, Mulund, and I get a job in Tips and Toes, and I start formulating the colored formulation. So this is an entire journey where I studied, and then comes a journey where I get married. In between, I did serve Qantas Airlines as an airline staff. I did serve the airlines, and our route was Bombay, Singapore, Sydney, Melbourne, Perth. And then once I finished my MBA, which I was doing from Symbiosis, I get back to my line. Here starts my real story now. Here I begin, which I have been waiting to tell you all. I go abroad. Nothing. My husband gets a job there. He had a job. He gets transferred, or he's supposed to work from US. I had nothing in my hand, what to start, where to start. And there began, all the ladies, do listen to this very carefully. I would go out and meet every other individual. Trust me, I had a boy, he was 1 year old. And trust me, I think I'll be very proud that if my kids would have consumed that struggle in them, they would have absorbed those energies in them, what I was doing, it will make their journey easier in future. So here I would go and meet every individual in front of the malls or any other places, clubs, any places that I am a cosmetic scientist, I can treat your skin, please come to me. It was very difficult. Not one person, not two person, months. It took me 6 months. I started getting a person coming to me. My first income was $50. I was very happy to go and buy clothes for my husband out of that in Mervyn's. That was the place, if I remember. But I got motivated with that as, okay, there is some income which is coming, but it did not stop there. After that comes is few clients, more clients, and people started trusting. Now, here was the line that those people, when you would look around and they didn't support me, they also started coming to me. So here, what do you learn from this? Failure is something which can get you more clientele. So you are not going to get disheartened or having any failures which you are getting into your life. You're trying to do something. Go ahead with these ladies, and I wish if I would have got more support at that time, sooner I would have got the results. So here I am telling you is every woman to support each other. And then there was a non-stop my work going on, me invited at Women's Now Forum, it was a TV channel, all those anchors started coming to me, and it was not end. Here comes 2012. We had to shift back to India from Santa Clara, and then I was again nowhere, I had to build up my entire thing. My Adirian Kaya was getting born at that time, my company. And then 2012, I started struggling again. And believe me, 2018, there was nothing which could have stopped me. I started getting all the political people coming to me. I was so happy to serve their families. The HNIs, NRIs, all the IAS, income tax, GST commissioners, you name anyone. And now, so far, 97 places I have been chief guest in Bangalore. And where all I'm telling you is the journey from nowhere to somewhere. I have just reached somewhere. There is a long journey for me to go ahead. It could just happen with all the failures in between. I struggling and then getting down again. I coming to India with nowhere, anything in my hand. Again, 5 years. I said I'm not going to stop. Now today it is 2026. Last 5 years, 6 years have been really kind to me, and now every other places I have been invited as a chief guest or anything. You get two types of women in this kind of a journey, always acknowledge the one you like. One, they want to treat you the way they have been treated. Second, They don't want you to be treated as they have been treated. They want to remove those thorns from your journey and show you the correct way. I would really say on the Women's Day that I insist today and I plead and I request that be second kind of a woman. Show them the place where they can reach. Connect them selflessly. Give them how much possible connections possible. They're all struggling. They're all trying to come up. And trust me, you should not even worry about because of them if you have earned 2 rupees or because of they have earned 2 lakhs. Doesn't matter. It's their destiny. It's their work, their journey. Just connect. Believe me. Universe is watching us. All I have got today is the blessing of universe. And to each woman out there, I'm there to support you. If my journey could bring any difference to each one of you or any one of you, it will bring a lot of blessings to me, my work. I would want every woman to support each other. They are right there with you. You doesn't know what is coming in your plate next. So happy, very, very happy and a blessed Women's Month, Women's Day to everyone. And please support each other. And that is how my company was born, called Adiri & Kaya. I am a skin and hair disease expert today in Bangalore, having 6 places I operate from. I have clients all across India and globe. And believe me, so far everyone has been very happy with me. So here my journey could come from nowhere to somewhere, and trust me, I have a big ladder to go ahead. And thank you everyone, to every woman, to be a part of my journey, and let's support each other. Happy Women's Day. So every woman, there is one more thing which I would really want you all to observe is men is already supporting us. No man wants a woman to fall flat on the face. On a Women's Day, I am talking this is there are very few women who are supporting each other. You are into very different networking platform. My only ask is, are you really supporting, or you're going there just to get your work there done? What I get, then only I'm going to support another woman. We need to take that out of our mind. Every woman need to support each other is very much required. Also, a woman need to be independent. You cannot be like a Vikram Betal story where you are just climbing on your husband's back and relying everything on him. You want respect, you want money, you want equal saying in the house, earn equally. And trust me, they have got 2 legs, 2 hands and a brain like us. They don't have anything extra than us. Then why can't we support them and earn the respect rather than demanding or cribbing? Why don't we earn the respect? On Women's Day, this is my message to every woman out there is be independent. Let your children fly, but don't leave yourself behind. Each one of us think that let our kids need to study, we'll do it after. There is no after, there is an end after. Believe me, keep yourself going. You can always pick up a speed once your children fly. You should be also in a speed at par with your children and your husband. That is a real, I would say that is a real success. If you're leaving yourself and you have made your children and your husband successful, tomorrow there will be a day when you will be having expectations for them to come back to you, to take care of you. Why is that required? Why can't you fly to them and you are at their par? That will be a favor on your children and your husband, that if you are independent, you are not a burden on anyone. Trust me. So women, you want to earn respect, be independent, be supportive for yourself. Work. You are all talented out there. Thank you so much.